Unconditional love, married upon self, married upon self. It's your boy Ariel NagaL. You already know what it is. I came to tap in tonight. Start with some basics. The loudest person in the room is normally the motherfucker who don't know what he talking about, right? We all know that. We grew up knowing that. So with that being said, you know what I mean, keep your minds away from loud, illusion, confusion type individuals because this is not a time to be within the noise barrier. This is a time to go inside. This is a time to activate your interface. Just like you got a cell phone and you want to make sure your phone works correctly, you put the chip in. That's the interface to allow it to come on. And the reason why I'm using that as an example is because the melanin is as a phone chip. It is the information, it is the intelligence, it is the knowledge that allows you to tap in to the God power deep within. The God power is specifically by individual purposes for individual individuals. So how will you access that? Access this power within a noise barrier, almost like if you're in a club and the music too loud and you're trying to hear your friend tell you something, you're like, huh, you're not going to get it. Now, if you're one of the individuals that entertain yourself off negative principles, and we all know the reason why people do negative shit is because it's enjoyable. So therefore, it's a lack of wisdom and knowledge in those pretenses. So don't bog your brain down with all of the rhetoric. This is the God of awakening gods, Ariel NagaL. And I've been personally going with it myself. So most of my information comes from just personal experiences. To cross-reference this with truth, I haven't been far off of the mark. You can try and you can try and take the knowledge that I put out and find out for yourself, and you'll see. You know, a lot of the brothers that I still follow are heightened in this level, and this is because of the long-term study and implication that they've been doing, and I love it. It's a beautiful thing. I don't have to speak on them because they know they're correct. With that being said, let's get on point and on task. Each individual that has the melanin interface will be able to tap into the old soul. You know you feel these things. You know you are accessing something because you feel it. It's deep inside. You feel it. It tells you not to go that way. It tells you to go forward. Nowadays, things are starting to get a little frayed as far as what's reality and actuality. This is when you need to go more inside. I have crazy dreams that I feel physically a part of. When I'm in these dreams, I can feel my feet on the floor. I can touch doorknobs. I can hear sounds. I can pick things up, and it drives me bonkers because I'm like, am I really asleep? So then I'm learning the information that's around and I'm bringing it back into this form of a reality. In the last few weeks, I've been questioning this as a reality because I've been staying longer in these dreams. In the beginning, I didn't quite understand what was actually taking place, but it was showing me so many different things. And one thing that I know is at this aspect right now, the best thing to be or to do would be to go inside. Don't be afraid of your own darkness. This is what the world propagates as a narrative. Be afraid of the darkness. The darkness is your information. It is your melanin. It is the reason of forthgoing. It is the protection of you. It is what's been with you since the beginning. You have to be aware of that. And to know that you are literally a plug connection from the ground to the cosmos to the inner side or the inner self, you are a plug. You are the plug. So don't run off on the plug. You know what I'm saying? Don't run off on yourself. Don't worry about who came from where. We've been here. We've been there. We've been everywhere. I don't think that's a point. It's almost like worrying about the type of car you got instead of just putting gas in it and go. Oh man, this is an Escort. I ain't riding in this. It rides. It drives. What the fuck are you talking about? Shut up. And you can't really, get into that conversation with people because they won't stop talking. They too damn loud. The only thing they can do is hear themselves. Sometimes I'm watching some of these idiots and I'm like, I wish somebody just stick a sock in his mouth. Like a literally funky, sweaty gym sock. Take that shit and stick it right in his damn mouth because he sounds stupid. Without calling out any names. For the most part, the beautifulness of interfacing you will have you accessing some of the most wonderfulest powers that are soon to come because the old souls have been here so long. We've been moving aspects. Find the compassion in your heart where there is none. When they're not serving the purpose and you're seeking the love outside of you, don't let your frustration hold you back from being the greatest version of what you are, especially when it's not being reciprocated within from family, friends, and other people. Find a way within you to humble that energy that's trying to permeate the beautiful soul of you to stop you from being so compassionate. And find a way to give more. We're not talking about everyone. You don't have to be compassionate to everyone. Try to deem some of that energy of chaos. Keep that. The fear that we hold as a secret sometimes that makes a person look secondly like, the fuck is going on? Keep that. Elaborate on that. It has to come back. It's time for it to come back. All this smiling, joking, and playing around, it's not even cool. We'd rather put fear on ourselves instead of interfacing with one another with our B lessons. These lessons. Some won't understand and a lot will. I'm just reaching out through the aspect of who will. And if that will be the will to come, then let it be. Because you feel me. I don't have to ask if you do. You feel me. Fear is not a contemporary that we need to be playing with. There is nothing to fear in the world that you created through implication, narrative changing, and propagation that has nothing to do with you. You just kind of accepted that. Within that acceptance, I'm not going to say it was a loss away. It was just a halt or a wall. Now you're looking straight into the wall and can't notice that you're looking straight into the wall. Know that your interface of melanin is way more powerful. And it's just not your skin color. It is what's deep inside of you. Tap into that. Go into that. Awaken who is inside of you, even if you yet to know the name. Find the name. Or if you don't know the name or don't know how to access that, and it is a way. But if you don't know how to access that, talk to it directly. Higher self within me, wake up and come forth. Higher self within me, wake up and come forth. Shine the light on anything gray that may halt you from tapping into your best self. Shine the light. I shine light upon that. Say it in yourself. And after you shine light upon the gray that stops you from going in your way, go deeper. Go deeper. Dive deeper. Because it's you that you're swimming in. Dive deeper into the endlessness. into the abyss of self. Waking, awaken, awaken, awaken. Shine the lights. Open up. Put light poles inside. Open up. It's all about you. Find the unconditional love. The universe doesn't satisfy in primitive love of conversation of human beings where we have so many jurisdictions on how we give the love. Oh, I love, but I used to love, but I'm kinda in I love them, but I'm not in love with them. These are all false incantations that like to permeate around falsities, thus never let you reach the height of what you're trying to access. You are a part of unconditional love. What you came from was created out of unconditional love. There is nothing wrong that you can do but not serve yourself in the highest form of matter. And I mean the highest form of matter. What matters to you? What value do you put on self? You'll put $100 or a symbol of 0111 on a piece of cotton paper and call it value. But you won't put that value on self. Don't worry, other entities have put value on you. That's strange that you would allow this to be. What else will you allow in the iniquity of the fact that you're not tapping in to your own actuality, reality? Know more than thyself. Dive deep. Go within and awaken the God in you. This is Ariel, NagaNeter. Unconditional love. Married upon self. God of awakening gods. Respect. Let's go.